Welcome to the webinar. Today, we're going to be talking about YouTube optimization. This is a vital aspect of any online business, and it's one that's often overlooked. We spend a lot of time worrying, rightly, about search engine optimization, backlinks, and blogging, but it's all too easy to forget that winning views on YouTube is one of the most powerful strategies you can use to build and monetize traffic. And it's not as hard as it sounds. In fact, you might even find that generating views and links and revenue on YouTube is easier than winning top spots in the SERPs. I'm going to discuss 4 things. First, I'll explain briefly why you need to be doing this, why you need to be putting the effort into making videos, bringing people to see those videos, and monetizing them. I'll then discuss some easy ways to create effective YouTube videos. You can go all Hollywood if you want, build or rent a studio and put together a team of ace movie makers, but you really don't need to. Although Google, which owns YouTube, now has a creators program that looks for talent and gives them training and resources, just about all of YouTube's big stars started with a camera in their bedroom and an idea they wanted to share. That was all, and it was enough to draw an audience. There are a number of very simple, no skills required and even no budget required methods that you can use to create your videos. You'll just need to invest a bit of time. I'll then talk about optimization. This is where things get a little trickier, but not much trickier. Most of the SEO work on YouTube is pretty straightforward. It's more a matter of doing it right than doing a lot. I'll explain what you need to do. And finally, I'll talk about making those videos work for you. After all, you don't just want people to see your videos, you want people to act on those videos, ideally by clicking through and placing an order. I'll talk about that too. So let's start by explaining why you need to be using YouTube. The biggest reason is the numbers. We know we have to optimize for Google because it's the biggest search engine on the web. But what's the second biggest search engine on the web? I'll give you a clue. It's not Bing. It is not Yahoo. It's YouTube. The site has more than a billion unique monthly visitors, and it's the 3rd most visited website after Google itself and Facebook. If you're only optimizing for Google, you're not even doing half a job. But there's another reason. Facebook has made video more important than ever. It's now standard social media strategy to embed a video into a Facebook post because those videos get views. In fact, some people have found that they get more views than unique impressions. Sounds bizarre, right? But the autoplay feature that starts the video rolling as soon as it appears on a Facebook page means that if someone checks Facebook on their laptop and then checks it later on their mobile, they'll see the video twice. Or at least they'll see the start of the video twice. The result is that some marketers have found that on Facebook they have view rates of more than 100%. Odd, but pretty cool, especially if you're putting a strong message in the first few seconds of the video. But there's more. And this is where we start to get a little gray hat. Some owners of large Facebook pages, and by large I mean a couple of million followers, are making good money out of affiliate video posts. How are they doing it? Well, they're not posting videos in their streams. Instead, they're taking a still from a video created by a publisher. The publisher overlays that still with a play button, and the Facebook page owner presents the image on their page as a link post. It's actually an affiliate link. When followers click to play the video, they're taken to the publisher's own web page. They can see the video there where it can be surrounded by call to action copy or advertising. Publishers are paying for that traffic, and they're earning profits from the revenue that the traffic generates. Not many publishers and Facebook page owners are doing this, but some are, and both sides are making good money. Unless you're shooting videos, though, you can't try it. So how do you shoot those videos? You've got 3 approaches. The first is to take the professional approach. Plan your story, write your script, storyboard it, think about camera angles and lighting, and assemble the cast and the equipment and any crew you might need to help out. You'll then shoot the video and edit it into shape using editing software like Windows Movie Maker or any of the other multitude of programs that are out there. They'll let you add music and soundtracks and narration and anything else you want. If you've ever edited your vacation videos, you'll know what I mean. And you'll know how you can easily lose an afternoon rewinding the playback and stitching bits together. This approach is as difficult and expensive as you want to make it. Obviously, the more you invest, the slicker the result, but you can still produce some excellent professional quality videos using nothing more than a standard video camera on a tripod, a couple of lamps, and some props. There are plenty of videos on YouTube that will show you how to shoot great videos, and YouTube has its own bank of tools, including an editor and an audio library. The second method couldn't be simpler. Just talk straight into the camera. That was how people started using YouTube, and it still works. You'll still need to prepare what you want to say, but it's dead simple, and there's even a little trick you can use to make it simpler still. Instead of shooting, saving the footage, and uploading it to YouTube, record it with Google Hangouts. You'll be able to save the footage automatically onto your YouTube channel, saving you upload time later on. And once you've done a few of those, you'll find yourself naturally graduating towards holding and recording conversations on Hangouts. Now you won't just have a YouTube channel full of lectures, you'll have a channel full of interviews. That's even more interesting. But you don't even have to appear in the videos you upload to YouTube, or even use a camera. Whiteboard programs like Sparkall let you sketch your own animated video. Errol Morris, an Oscar-winning director, used it to make TV ads for UPS, and Sparkall claims that viewers of their videos are 125% more likely to convert than people who see traditional talking head YouTube videos. You can use it for $30 a month, and it's a lot of fun to play with. So, that's 3 ways to make a YouTube video. Go wild, go solo, or go sketch. Now, you have to bring people to see those videos. SEO for YouTube videos is much less of a headache than SEO for text context, and it works in a slightly different way. Google ranks videos for their keywords based on a combination of the following factors. 1. How often the video has been viewed. 2. The length of time the video is viewed, so those 2-second autoplays on Facebook won't help as much as you'd like. 3. The number of times a video is added to a playlist. 4. The number of positive rankings and comments the video receives. 5. The number of subscribers the channel has picked up. 6. And the number of times the video has been embedded on a page or social media site. Or, to put it another way, the more times that people interact with your video, whether they're watching it, commenting on it, or sharing it, the higher up the rankings your video will rise when people search on YouTube or on Google. But you'll still need the video to be optimized. That's mostly a matter of filling in the form right when you upload the video. You'll need to supply a number of different pieces of information: the title, the description and tags, and also annotations and a transcript. The title sounds straightforward. You've got up to 100 characters, but keep it short, and make sure that you include your main keyword good and early. So for a video about YouTube optimization, I'd probably use something like YouTube optimization made simple, rather than a quick guide to YouTube optimization. I've got my keyword phrase in there, and by putting it at the start of the title, I emphasize its importance. The start is always the best place to put a keyword, but the title should also sound natural and attractive to viewers. There's no point in topping the search results if no one wants to click. The description of the video gives you a little more space, but again, this is a chance for you to include your keywords. In fact, this is your main chance to include your keywords. Remember that even Google can't parse the content of your video. Instead, it uses the description field to decide what your video is about. Make sure that that description includes keywords, and make sure that you put the main keyword in the first 120 characters. Those are the characters that appear on the search results page, so they're the most important. Some publishers have reported shooting up pages just by moving their main keyword into those first 120 characters. Publishers have also found that including a transcript of the video helps too. Closed captions, not so much. They're automated, and if you've tried to hold a conversation with Siri, you'll understand why relying on a computer to make sense of a spoken language is not such a great idea. But a transcript will help your viewers to get to grips with the content, and because it's guaranteed to contain relevant keywords and content, it will help Google too. It's a very easy way to write your description. You don't even have to do it yourself. If you go to Odesk, You can easily find a freelancer who will take your dictation for $1 for each recorded minute. So a 5-minute video, $5. Easy. And then there's tags. These are really just keywords, and you can toss them in happily, but you have to choose the right ones. Finding the right combination of keywords used to be easier. YouTube used to have its own keyword tool, but they removed it in late summer of 2014. Now they expect you to use Google's AdWords Keywords tool, which is not the most user-friendly device in the world. If you're comfortable with it and know how to pick the best keywords from the giant lists that AdWords returns, great. If not, or if you want to take a shortcut, cheat. Search for competitors' videos on YouTube. Hit View Page Source. Then search the code for tag. You'll see lines of code that say, quote, meta property equals apostrophe OG colon video colon tag apostrophe content equals, end quote, followed by the tag. You'll be able to draw up your own list super fast and go head-to-head with your competitors. But to win those head-to-heads, you will need some extra juice. You'll need interaction. Obviously, if you have a popular blog, embed the video on the blog. That will already start to generate some views. But don't forget to hit social media. Embed the video into your Facebook and Twitter accounts, and include Google+. Sure, it's not the most popular social media site in the world, but Google will give you bonus points for using it. So keep that account active and share your videos there too. The good news is that sharing your videos on social media will improve your influence there too. Twitter itself has reported that videos produce 28% more retweets than text posts. Another reason to keep making those videos. Press releases have also been known to help. Find an interesting story in your video. Write a release, embed the video into your release, and distribute it using PR Newswire or PR Web. If someone picks it up, even if they're just a blogger, you'll get a stream of additional views. Google News also runs them, so you'll be getting some easy traffic when someone checks the news about your video's topic. You can advertise too. This is a very cool way to swipe your competitors' traffic. You can show a 30-second ad that plays before their video starts. Viewers can skip, and if they do it before 10 seconds are up, you don't have to pay. But the more views you get, the more SEO juice you'll get. And you can also be sure that the leads that are seeing your video are highly targeted. Again, that makes those opening seconds of your video crucial. You need to keep people watching, so start with a dramatic claim, a big promise, an unbelievable fact, a question to which they'll want the answer, or even just an appeal not to click away. Some big advertisers are doing that in their ads. Just try to keep people on board in those first seconds so that they stay hooked and don't skip. To make sure that you're showing your video to the right people, target the same keywords used by your competitor. Remember what I said about finding your competitor's tags? View page source and search for tags. Even if your competitors beat you in the search results, you'll get to show your video before they show theirs. And of course, you should always be encouraging your audience to subscribe to your channel. Even when you're not uploading a video, mention it in your tweets, on your Facebook page, and on your website, so that your best leads never miss a new video. So, you've created your video, you're bringing people in to see it, and you're returning well in search results both on Google and on YouTube itself. Now, you want to make money out of those views. You can certainly include a link in the description that will bring people to a landing page. Just make sure you put it at the start of the text so that it's visible above the See More links, but video annotations are much more effective when they're used properly. The easiest method is just to add a note or a speech bubble, but they're ugly and they often put people off. They look like spam. A better option is to put spotlight annotations around select objects in the video. So you could hold up a product, for example, spotlight it, and tell people to click to order it or to learn more about it. You can embed linked thumbnail images, and you can also include video in video to take people to different videos in your channel. You can even have some real fun here and create a series of videos that mimic the path of upsells and downsells in your sales funnel. At any time in the video, viewers can click away to see a different product that interests them more. You should be running these annotations throughout the video, and you should certainly include them at the end. Leave a good 10 to 15 seconds at the end of the video with a linked annotation showing a product and a call to action so that viewers have somewhere to go when they're finished watching. If they've watched all the way through, they'll be ready to buy. Treat this section of the video like the last lines of your sales letter. You've done the work, now bring them home. The result should be that you receive a stream of highly targeted leads to your landing page that are ready to buy. So, that's YouTube optimization. It's powerful and necessary. Shoot some videos, do the SEO work, and see what it does for your revenues. Thank you for listening.
Go to adbullion.com and sign up for an affiliate account right now. You'll get access to high-converting exclusive offers that you can use to build your own $1 million campaigns.